We continue. Okay? Then when I say from that place, we're going to have what? Cos squared theta minus 1 plus cos. The question says what? Prove. Right? Okay. Before we solve the third one, let's look at this question on the board. And the question says, solve the equation for all positive values of theta less than 360 degrees. Solve the equation for all positive values of 360 less than 360 degree. Now the question is what? 3 tan theta plus 2 equals to what? Minus what? 1. How do we go about that? Now see how we're going to solve that question. Plus 2 equals what? Minus what? 1. Right? Now the first thing I'm going to do here, transfer this plus 2 to this side. So we're going to have what? 3 tan theta equals to minus 1 minus 2. So 3 tan theta equals to what? Minus what? 3. Then I say what? Divide both sides. 3. This go with this, this go with this, this go with this, this go with this. So tan theta equals what? Minus what? 1. Then the inference we discussed in the earlier on. Here we said all is positive, sine, tan, and what? Cos. Now, here tan is positive, here tan is what? Positive. Our value of tan is what? Negative. So we only need what? The second quadrant and the last quadrant. And here we have what? 180, here what? 360. Right? Now, since tan theta is only what? Having what? 2 negative what? Values. That the what? The fourth quadrant. The second quadrant and the fourth quadrant, our tan there are what? Negative. Then how do we solve that? Now look at this. In the second quadrant, our tan is what? 180. So we're going to have what? 180 minus what? Theta. Remember? Okay. So where our theta now is what? 45. So we're going to have what? 180 minus what? 45. Therefore, our theta now goes what? 135. Right? Now, in the fourth quadrant too, we're going to have what? 360 minus theta. Where our theta is what? 45. So we're going to have what? 360 minus 45. So our theta there will be what? 315. Now look at the values now. We have what? Or 315. So these are only values. If you press your calculator, tan 135, it gives you what? Minus what? 1. Which is the value of what? That. Solve the what? Equation for all positive values of theta less than what? 360. And that was done here now. 135 and what? 315. That is the one, the first one. And that is the solution of that. Now, having known that, let's come back again to what? Our third one, proof of the equation. Then we'll see how we're going to use that proof to apply to solve what? Another what? Problem. The question says what? Prove that tan 2 beta. We don't need what? We don't want to know how we get or how we solve the problem. What we are interested in what? Getting the what? Right what? Answer. Okay? So we have what? Tan 2 beta equals what? Tan beta plus what? Beta. And for tan beta plus what? Beta, we are going to have what? Tan beta plus what? Tan beta over what? 1 minus what? Tan beta. Yes. Tan beta. So this plus this will give us what? 2 tan beta over what? 1 minus what? Third concept of this what? Trigonometry. what do we have? Having known this now, this is the shortest method to solve this word problem, right? But sometimes in JAMB, they can say, okay, if show that if tan 2 beta sine theta over what? Cos theta minus what? Sine theta, sine theta. This is what we are asked to do. Then if the questions or if the options are in this form, you cannot use this method. Because this method does not tally with what? This. Right? How do we use this? Or how do we arrive at this? Now look at this. Going by this now, we're going to have something like this. We said tan beta is the same as what? Sine beta over what? Cos beta. How do we know that? Sine is what? Opposite over what? Hypotenuse. This will go with this. We have what? Opposite over what? Adjacent. And which is same as what? Tan. So that's what we know. Then having known this now, the question says, now we are going to have what? Sine beta cos beta plus what? Cos beta sine beta from the addition what? Formula. You have what? Sine cos beta sine beta minus what? Sine beta sine beta. That's what. So that's how you got that one option, which is the same thing as what this. We can solve further to get this one particular question. But since the option is this in the answer, or this is what the question says you should do. So you stop here to get that one question, right? Okay. Now let's see. Let's see how we can solve the next word problem under what? That. Okay? If you recall, we did for what? 60, 30, 45. Why the angle is what? 90. If you check all the mathematics textbook, they will not give you how they got the answer, but they can only tell you what? Sin 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0, then tan 90 is what? Infinity. Then when you press your calculator for tan 90, the calculator tells you what? Max error. Then how do they get those values? Now, come with me. We have this theta. We are looking for what? This side. So we're going to say what? Using what? Pythagoras what? Theorem. So we're going to have what? Opposite square plus what? Adjacent square. Our opposite is our hypotenuse is 1. Our opposite is 1. Our adjacent is what? Z square. So we're going to have what? Z square now equals what? 1 square minus 1 square. So Z square equals what? 1 minus 1. So Z square is what? 0. Therefore, our Z is also what? 0. Okay? Now we're going to have what? Sine 90 is what? Opposite to our what? Hypotenuse. Opposite is what? 1. Hypotenuse is what? 1. So 1 divided by 1 is what? 1. Which is the same as what got what? Here. Right? Now, cos what? 90. We have what? Adjacent hypotenuse. Our adjacent is what? Z, which is what? 0. Hypotenuse is what? 1. 0 by this is what? 0. Which is also the same thing as what we got here. Right? Now, tan 90, we have opposite what? Adjacent. Our opposite is what? 1. Our adjacent is what? 0. There's nothing like 1 divided by what? 0. And that's why your calculator will tell you what? Mass error. Which is what? Infinity. It does not have what? End. That is about that. Then, having known that, What are we going to do in the course of what? Solving what? That in our JAMB what? Question. Or whereby we are given what? A problem on that. How do we solve what? A question on that. Now look at this. Given that tan theta equals to, okay? The next question says what? Find the value of okay? Now going by this again. We have what? Our theta. Tan is what? Up x. Using what? Pythagoras what? Theorem. So we're going to have what? Hypotenuse square, opposite square, plus what? Adjacent what? Square. Right? Is what? 4 square. So x squared is what? 9 plus what? 16. So x squared will give us what? 25. So x becomes what? Root 25. Therefore, our x is what? Plus or minus what? 5. Now, the question says what? Find the value of what? Sin theta. This. Okay? Sin is what? Opposite over what? I 5. Now, divided by what? Cos is what? Adjacent hypotenuse. Adjacent hypotenuse. Our adjacent is what? 4. Our hypotenuse is what? 5. Plus what? 3 over what? 5. Now, our LCM here is what? 5. We have what? 4 plus what? 3. That will give us what? 7 over what? 5. So, here now we have what? 3 over 5. Now, divided by what? 7 over 5. 7 over 5 is for what? This part now. So here we have what? 3 over 5 times what? 5 over what? 7. This go this. So our answer becomes what? That is what? Okay, sorry. The options. We have what? 3 over what? 7. B, we have what? 7 over what? 3. C, we have what? 4 over what? 3. T, we have what? 3 over 4. Then E, we have what? 4 over what? 7. So those are the answers. So our answer is what? A. That is what? That's about what? That particular what? Question. Okay? Now, if you look again at this, sometimes when we are solving what? This, we forget to get the what? Use what? The theory of what? Pythagoras in solving problem like this. There's no way your answers will be what? Right. JAMB, they are very what? Smart. They know mistake, common mistake students can what? Make. And they will put those options for theory to get to the other side of the what? Triangle. Then, with that, be able to what? Apply those what? So-called what? Rules in solving what? The other one I'm going to do is called what? Sine rule. And what? Cosine what? Rule. Under this what? Trigonometry what? Ratio. Then, the next one we're going to do now is what? Sine rule, cosine rule. Sine rule, cosine rule. Okay? We said what? Sine rule. That's the next subtopic we're going to do. And sine rule says what? A or what? Sine A is equal to what? B or what? Sine B is equal to what? C or what? Sine C. How this formula what come about? Now look at this. We are given this triangle like this. A, B, and what? C. Right? Now, this side is opposite to what? A. Here become what? Small a. This side is opposite to what? This side. So this side become what? Small what? B. Why is it what? H. That's the height of the word triangle. Now remove one of the triangle now. Say what? Angle what? This now. We're going to have something like this now. H. We have what? C. We have what? A. Then we have what? B. Okay? So here we have what? B. This. Our angle here now we have what? This. We have what? B squared. We have what? H. We have what? C. That is sine A. Sine A equals to what? Opposite. The angle is facing this side, so here becomes what? Our opposite. This is the what? The longest side of the triangle to become what? Hypotenuse. B. Right? Then you cross multiply. This one is taken as 1 now. You cross multiply, you're going to have what? Cross multiply. So you're going to have what? B sine A equals to what? H. So name this one what? Equation what? 1. Now coming to the second triangle. The second triangle now we have what? Like this now. Like this. Like this. So here is what? Our what? B. Why is what? Our A. We have what? Our H. Right? So sine what? B equals what? Opposite is what? H over what? Hypotenuse is what? A over 1. We also say what? Cross what? Multiply. So you have what? A sine B is what? A sine B. So invariably what? Our H is what? Equality to what? Both sides. They will not say what? Equate. That's meaning of what? Equating what? H. So this H is equal to what? This. Huh? So having known that now, we'll not say what? Divide both sides by what? Sine what? A. So I have what? A sine B divided by what? Divided by what? Sine A equals to what? B over A divided by what? Sine what? A. Sine A goes to what? This. So I go down what? A sine B over what? Sine A equals to what? B. They will not say what? Divide both sides by what? Sine what? B. So you have what? A sine B over what? Sine A divided by what? Sine B is equal to what? B over what? Sine what? B. Dividing both sides by what? Sine B. So here now we have what? A sine B over what? Sine A divided by what? Sine B. On this side now we have what? B divided by what? Sine B. So here we're going to have what? A sine B over what? Sine A times 1 over what? Sine B equals to what? B over what? Sine B. So this B will go with this B. So you have what? A sine A is equal to what? B over what? Sine B. And that is what sine rule is what all about. Now, how do we use that to solve what? A problem. Now, looking at this question, we are going to have what? Given triangle what? A, B, what? C. Where A is equal to what? 75 what? Degree, comma, B is equal to what? 60 what? Find what? B. Now, if you look at this triangle now, we are having something like this now. Our B is what? 60 degree. Now, our A, 15 centimeter, B, we are not given. Sine what rule? That is A, sine A is equals to what? B by what? Sine what? B. Then we're going to have what? Our A is what? 15 over what? 75 is equals to what? B sine what? 60. Now we now see what? Cross multiply. So I have what? 15 sine 60 is equals to what? B sine. Divide both sides by B. Then what do we have there? $15 times what? Sine 60. Okay? Quickly, we said what? Sine 60 is what? 30 over what? Root 2. Right? Okay? So we're going to have what? Root 2, root 3. Root 3 over what? 2. Divide both sides by what? B. By sine 75. So I have what? 15 sine 60 over what? Sine 75 equals to what? B sine 75 over what? Sine what? 75. This will go with this. So our B now becomes what? 15 sine 60 over what? Sine 60, 3 over 2, that's what? 0.8660 what? 0 divided by, or we have what? Root 3 over what? 2 divided by this is what? 6 plus what? Root 2 over what? 4. Right? Mind you, you are not a calculator, waste your time. So this we have what? 15 root 3 over what? 2 times this one goes up now. I have 4 over what? 6 plus 1 root this. Now we said we don't leave what? A solve under what? A division. They now rationalize. You have what? This over what? Give us what? 6. This time this is what? Plus 2. Right? So this will give us this. This time this you have what? Minus root what? 12. This time this is what? Plus root what? 12 minus what? 2. So here we're going to have what? Having known that, what do we have here now? We're going to have 15 times this now. We are going to have 15 bracket what? Root 18 minus what? Root 6 over what? 2. What is common here? Root 6 is common. So that what? 15 times what? Root 6. We have what? Root 3 minus what? 1 over what? 2. So this will be what? the answer given to you for what? The value of what? B. Right? So that is how to what? Solve that. Then most times they can ask now, find angle what? C. I don't need to go through all this to get angle what? C. How do I get angle C in this question? Right? Okay. Now we have what? Angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals what? 180 what degree? Reason. We have our A is what? 75 degree. Our B is what? 60 degree. Our C, we don't know, equals what? 180. So this plus this will give us what? 135. So 135 degree plus C, we have a 180. So C now becomes what? 180 minus 135. So C will give us what? 45 degrees. So that's it. So here now we don't need what? Calculator to get our value for what? C. Now how are we sure if our angle is what? Or if our answer is right? Mind you, we say what? Sum of angles in a triangle is what? 180. Now we are given what? 75 plus 45 will give us what? 120. 120 plus 60, which is what? 180. So that is the sum of what? Angle in a what? Triangle. So that is the answer for that particular one question. Having known this, what are we expected to what? Do? All these values of what? This. Now let's see. The next one we're going to do now before we go to what? Cosine rule. It's called what? Special angle. We are expected to know all this. Though we've done that at the earlier stage of the class. You're expected to know all this angle without using what? Calculator. We have what? 0 degree. We have 30 degree. 45 degree. 270. Then 360 what? Degree. Without using what? Calculator. You're expected to know all these angles. And that's why it's called what? Special what? Angles. Now, go back again to what? This. We did for what? This. Whereby we say what? Sin 30 is what? 1 over 2. Cos 30 is what? Root 3 over 2. Tan 30 is what? 1 over what? Root 3. Why sin 45 is what? 1 over what? Root 2. Cos 45 is what? 1 over root 2. Tan 45 is what? 1. Sin 60 is what? 1 over what? Root 2. Cos sin 60 is root 3 over what? 2. 90 is 1. Cos 90 is 0. Tan 90 is what? Infinity. Now, how do we get all this now? Because our angles cannot give us this. But how do we get this? We will now go back again to what? Our quadrant. From the first one we did, we drew something like this. We now name this what? A, S, T, and what? C. Now, here is what? 0 to what? 90. 91 to 180. 181 to what? 270. 271 to what? 360. Now, look at this value. Where did they fall? It falls here now. So it's easier for us to get this value. How? Here we said what? 180 minus what? Theta. Don't forget. Right? So 120 this, so I'm going to have what? 60. So the value of this now, you don't follow that. Only sign there with what? Positive. Now, for the value of what? Cos 120, sin 60, we said sin 60 is what? Root 3 over what? 2. So sin 120 will be what? Root 3 over what? 2. Cos 120 will be minus root 3 for that. Right? Now, if you take note of this now, only sign here is what? Positive. But cos and tan are what? Negative. Because it falls in this what? Quadrant. Only sign is what? That. So I don't need to use calculator. I just know that what? The value of that, going by this what? Quadrant, you'll be able to what? Do that. And get your what? Value for the remaining what? Angles. Right? Okay? Then let's see. What about what? Cosine what? Rule. How do we go about what? That. How do we go about what? Cosine what? Rule. Cosine cosine what? Rule. Cosine rule says what? A square equals what? B square C square minus 2AB cos what? A. That is what? Cosine what? Rule. Most time in the question of this now, they always ask what? Find the angle of what? This. The one we are side. So we are going to have what? 2AB cos what? A plus what? A square. That's it. Is equal to what? B square C square. Now bring this one to this side now. You have what? 2AB cos A equals to what? B square C square minus A square. Now, we don't need what? This. Divide through by what? 2AB. So you have what? 2AB cos what? A divided by what? 2AB equals what? B square plus C square minus A square over what? 2A what? B. Now, this go what? This. So you're going to have what? Cos what? A now equals to what? B square plus C square minus A square over what? 2A what? B. When we are asked to calculate what? Angle for a cosine what? Formula, that's what we're going to have. Now, if it's what? Angle what? B. Cos what? B now. We're going to have what? A square plus what? C square minus B square over what? 2AC. Now, if it is what? Angle what? C. Angle C. We're going to have what? B square plus what? B square minus what? C square over what? 2A what? B. So that is what? Rule. How would JAMB set the question? Mind you, for what? Sine rule now. You are given what? Two angles and a side. When we are having that in a triangle, what comes to our mind is what? Sine rule. But for the case of what? Then we are asked to find the angle. What should come to our mind is what? Cosine rule. Since you are given what? Three sides of the what? Triangle, then we can calculate the what? Angle. Either A, B, or C. Using either of these what? Formula. When we are given what? Question, and we have three sides of a triangle, we are now asked to find what? The angle. We are using what? This formula. Depending on the side of the what? Question, you are asked to what? Calculate. Now, for example, now look at this question. Under that JAMB part, we have something like this. We're having A, we're having B, we're having C. Here I have what? 12 centimeter. Here I have what? 7 centimeter. Here I have what? 5 centimeter. We are now asked to find what? This. Now, we are having what? Three sides of the triangle. We are asked to find what? The angle. How do we go about this? Now, what comes to mind? Okay, we are having three sides. Then, the question we are having what? Angle what? A. So, therefore, using what? Cosine what? Rule. That means what? We are going to have what? Cos A now equals to what? B square plus what? C square minus what? A square over what? 2A what? B. Now, since this side is facing what? A. So automatically here become what? A. This side is facing this side. Here become what? C. And here become what? B. I will know that now. Our A, B here is what? 5 square. Our C is what? 7 square minus our A is what? 12. Now, divided by what? 2. Bracket. Our A is what? 12 times what? Our B is what? 5. So this is what? 25 plus what? 49. That's 5 square. We're going to have what? 25. 7 square, we have 49. And 12 square, we have what? 144. Divided by what? 2, bracket what? 60. Now, we have 25 minus 70 divided by what? 120. This will go with this. Now we have what? 7, 12, 0 points. 0, we have what? 5. We have what? 60. We have 10. 8. We have 6, 96. So that means we are going to have what? 8, 96. That's 4. So we are going to have what? Z. So here we have minus what? 0 .what? 5 what? 8. Equals what? Cos what? A. Now I have what? A now equals to cos inverse minus what? 0 .what? 5 what? 8. Right? Cos inverse of that. So our A now will give us what? 20 what? 23.6 what? Degree. And that will be the what? Answer for the angle of what? A. For the angle of what? A. We're going to have what? That. That means in this question now, our cos is not in the what? It's not here. Our cos now, since it's negative, that means it's either what? The third quadrant or the what? Second quadrant. That's 180 and what? 270. So you go by that. 270 minus what? 23. That's 7, 4, what? 2. So also, cos 200 and what? That. We're going to get what this. So we don't need calculator in solving this. So that we don't waste our time pressing and puncturing what? Calculator. Just go by what? The what? This table. Master this table. So one's able to what? Seconds to solve one question in what? Your JAMB. Okay? Let's go. Let's go. Now let's see how we are going to apply this as well. Eight tan theta. 8 tan theta. Sec square theta equals 1 plus what? Tan square what? Theta. Now, having known this, what do? I remove the values of this. What? Instead of writing this now, since I said this is same as this, that was 1 plus what? Times this plus 8 tan theta plus 11 plus 1, 0. Or 11 plus 1, Okay? Tan square theta plus 8 tan. Let's solve this. Now say what? Let tan theta be what? B. So every I see what? Tan theta, what I put? B. So here I have what? B square plus 8b plus 12 equals what? 0. Right? Let tan theta be what? B. Everywhere I have tan theta, what I put? B. So here I have what? Tan square theta. So now I have what? B square, because of the square here. 8. Tan is what? B. So 8 times B, we have what? 8b, then plus this equals what? 0. So now solve. Using what? Factorization method. We have what? B square, we have 6b plus 2b plus 12 equals what? 0. How did I get that value? Now see, we are having what? Plus 12, represented as this. 6 plus 2, I have what? 8, which is same as what? This. So that I got that value. Now if you look at this, what is common here? B is common here. So I have what? B. B plus what? 6 plus what is common here? 2. We have B plus 6 equals to what? 0. B times B, B squared, B times 6, 6B, plus 2 times B, plus 2B, plus what? 6. Right? Equals to what? 0. There here, we're going to have what? B plus 2 equals to 0. Right? That is not the what? Answer. The question says find the value of what? Theta, not value of what? B. The answer was recall tan theta equals to what? B. And now B is what? That. So you're going to have what? Tan what? Theta equals to what? The first one is what? Minus what? 2. So you have what? Theta now becomes what? Tan inverse minus what? 2. We're going to have what? That. Then the second one, we're going to have what? Tan minus what? 6. Then theta equals to what? Tan inverse minus what? 6. So these will be the what? The values of what? Theta. So that is what you are expected to what? To do. Right? Then, having known this now we can see that what? Trigonometry what? Cut across every topic in mathematics. I am sure most of us, I know, once we're able to get the concept of that what? Quadrant, then we are good to what? Go. Then, having known that, this question says what? In a triangle, in a what? In a triangle, A, B, and C, comma, BC is what? 8 centimeters. And the angle ABC, two possible values of what? B, C, what? A. Now, how do we go about this? In a triangle, solution. Solution. We have what? Our triangle P. We have B. We have C. Now, the question says what? BC. BC is 8 centimeter. Now, AC is what? 5 centimeter. Now, we have what? An angle what? ABC. So this angle here is what? 30 what? Degree. Find to the nearest what? Degree. Two possible values of what? B, A, what? C. Now again, look at this question. What we have is using what? Sine what? Rule. Now we said since this side is facing, here become what? Sine what? B. Our small a is what? 8 over what? Sine. Our A. Then we have what? B. 5 over what? Sine what? 30. Then now when we cross multiply that value, this is what we have. 8 times what? Sine 30 is equals to what? 5 times what? Sine what? A. We are looking for what? A. So now say divide both sides by what? 5. So you have 8 sine 30 divided by what? 5 equals what? 5 sine A divided by 5. So this goes with this. So you have what? Sine A now equals what? 8 sine 30 divided by what? 5. This is what? 8. Sine 30 is what? 0.15, which is then as what? 1 over what? 2 divided by what? 5. Now, this and this will give us what? 4. 4 over 5 equals what? So now, equals what? The sine inverse of what? 0.8. The sine inverse of what? 0.8. Right? So that will be what? The value of what? The angle given to what? Us. And that is what? A now. How do we get what? C. We now say what? A plus B plus C equals what? 180 degree. Reason. Sum of angles in a what? Triangle. So our A is what? 56.7 degree, or approximately what? 57 degree plus what? 30 degree plus C equals what? 180. So this will give us what? 87 degree plus C. We have 180. So C now becomes 180 minus what? 87. Therefore, our C will give us what? 393 what? Degree. So that will be the what? The value of what? A, B, and what? C. That is all about what? Sine what? Are we expected to do in this case? Because one, any options given to you, we need to be what? Very, very what? Careful. If the question does not what? Approximate, please don't approximate. Why I did that? Because the options are what? Approximated. That was why I what? Approximate my own answer. Right? Okay. Now look at this. Look at this question as well. Two vehicles P and Q set out from a station at the same time, and Q on the bearing. When Q has traveled the vehicle, we are 8 kilometer, how far was P from Q? Okay, how far was P? Now we have a solution. Look at this. Two vehicles, P and Q, set out from what? The station at the same time. Moves up. Moves up. Now, if this is what? Our cardinal point. We have what? North. So the vehicle moves what? Up. Both of them. Right? On a bearing of what? 47 what? Degree. Do you get that now? Two vehicles, P and Q, set out the station from a station at the same what time, moves up, north, and what? Q. We have what? The north, they move upward, right? Okay? So we're going to have what? This. North. Okay. And. Right? And. So here now we have what? Now we have what? When Q had traveled 10 kilometers, the vehicle were what? 8 kilometers what? Apart. These are what? The two vehicles. So they are what? 8 kilometers what? Apart. When the vehicle has traveled what? 10 kilometers. When Q has traveled what? This. So here we're going to have what? Q. Here we're going to have what? P. So this place we are looking for what? This place. We have what? Here. We have here. We don't know here what? Pythagoras what? Theory. We have what? Hypotenuse what? Square. We have what? Opposite square plus what? Adjacent what? Square. Right? Our hypotenuse is what? The longest side, which is what? 10 square. We have what? X squared to this side. So it becomes what? Minus. Right? Okay? Now what? X squared is what? 100 minus what? 64. 100 minus what? 64. So what would the value give us? X squared will give us what? 36. So x is what? Root 36. Therefore, our x was P from the what? Station. How far? This is the what? Station. So how far was P from the what? Station? Sine what? Rule. Right? So here now we have what? P. Here we have what? Q. Right? Q. This one was small q. Here we what? P. So we have what? Q sine Q equals to what? Here we're going to have P. Well, what? Sine what? P. Our small q is what? 8 kilometer or 8 over what? The Q is what? Sine what? 47 equals to what? P over what? Our P is 10 over what? Sine what? P. Then answer what? Cross what? Multiply. So you have for what? This. So just say what? Divide both sides by what? 8. So you have what? 8 sine P over what? 8 equals what? 10 sine 47 degree over what? 8. So this will go what? This. So you have what? Sine what? P. We have 10 sine 47 divided by what? 8. How do we get what? Sine 47. So how do we get that? So I'm going to of what? Sin 47 is what? 0.667. Now divided by what? 8. So when we multiply these two now, it moves our decimal place what? This. So we're going to have what? 6.647 divided by what? 8. 6.67 divided by what? 8. That would be the what? The value you are asked to answer the question. Okay? The question says, the question. And I like the page. I don't even know where I saw the question again. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't even know. I always like to what? Leave my questions. Don't worry, let's go. So we have what? This divided by that. How do we get this value? I divided straight. We have 10. This will give us what? 0.94. Right? Okay? Divided by what? 8. So when we divide this 8 now, we're going to have what? 66.617. That will give us what? The value for what? Teacher. I think, okay. I think I remember we have like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Here we have what? Teacher. We have what? 47. We have 8. We have 10. Okay. Okay, so here, this angle now we are having what? P, Q, P, am I right? Here we are having what? X. Okay? So now say what? Here is what? Small q. Here is what? P. We have what? That. Our theta, we are having what? 66 point what? That. How do we get this angle? Hmm? What do we do now? We can say what? 66 point what? 67 plus 47 plus what? The other angle there, say what? Q, we have 180, 47 point, we have what? 13, we have 1.13, 67. So we have what? Q plus 113.67 equals 180. So Q now becomes what? 180 minus 137.67. So 180, 00, 113, 113.67. So you're going to have what? 3, 3, we have 6, we have what? 6. So the third angle there is also what? 6.133 degree. So that will be the what? The value, how far, the distance of what? Of it from the other side. So we're going to have what? That. Now, to get the kilometer of what? X now. To get the kilometer of what? X now, because they say how far is that? So we're going to have what? Sine now 66.61 over what? The angle given to us on that side is what? This side now, which is what? X. They are going to have the other side is what? Sine of 47 over what? What we're going to do here now, you cross multiply. So I have what? 8 sine 66.61 equals what? X sine what? 47. So here, you are looking for what? X. We just say what? Divide both sides by what? Sine 47 degree. So I have what? 8 sine 66.61 divided by what? Sine what? 47 equals what? X sine 47 sine what? 47. This will go with this. So here now we have what? X now, 8 sine 66.61 divided by what? Sine 47 point that. So here we have what? 8 times 0.66, 66. The option we are given in the question, we have A. We have what? 12 kilometer. We have B. That was what I approximated. We have 10 kilometer. We have C, 14 kilometer. Then D, we have what? 20 kilometer. So the answer is what? This. So that's how to solve this particular question. Now you can see now, trigonometry. That is the last part of the trigonometry leading to what? Bearing in the word question. Then, having known that, we're going to see this question survey an ant on the floor. What is the angle? Or how we calculate what? That. Since the man is looking what? Down. And if he is looking up, we're talking about what? Elevation. And when he's looking down, we're talking about what? Depression. And when we see what? We talk about what? Cliff. What should come to our mind? Time. The inverse of what? Time should come. Then, another thing again we need to know very well is what? Mastering of that what? Quadrant. So once we're able to master that what? Quadrant, you can see most of the thing now we did not use what? Calculator. We're able to, why? Because we're able to get the concept of that what? Quadrant in what? Trigonometry what? Ratio. Then, angle of what? Elevation, angle of what? Depression. How do we what? Go about what? That. Like I said, when the man is looking what? At the top of a tree. Now, when the man is what? Here now. In that sight, right? Then, if the man is here, sight down, so we're going to have what? Angle of what? Depression. So either we have what? Elevation, or we have what? Depression. It depends on how the angle of the concept comes about, or the question comes now. Then, another thing again we need to know when we are dealing with what? Trigonometry what? Ratio. Sine 180 minus theta, cos 180 minus what? Theta, then tan 180 minus what? Theta. Very, very what? Important when we are solving what? Questions in what? Trigonometry what? Ratio. Right? Okay? Now, before we call it a day, let's look at this question. The question says, without using table, or calculator, without using what? Tables or what? Calculator. Solve 60 over what? Or 60. Wow. Now look at this question. Without using table or calculator, 4-figure table or calculator, how do we solve that? First of all, if I cannot remember that table, on my side of my book, I just solve, okay, 60. I have 60, I have 30, yes, 2, yes, 1, yes, what? Root 3, okay? And I say what? Sine for 60, opposite hypotenuse. Opposite hypotenuse, 5. That means sine 60, I what? Root 3 over 2. Now divided by what? Cos is what? Adjacent hypotenuse. If there's opposite adjacent hypotenuse, we have 1 over what? 2. So we have what? Root 3 over what? 2 times 2 over 1. This will go with this. So we're going to have what? So indirectly what? Sine 60 divided by cos 60. If you check the value of what? Tan 60. So this is just as what? So tan 60 and sine 60 divided by what? Cos 60. You have what? Tan 60, which is just as what? Root what? 3. Now look at this again. The question says what? Still, solve without using what? Calculator. We having what? Sine 30 tan 45 divided by what? Tan 30. How do we go about this? Sine 30 tan 45 hypotenuse. That means sine 30 you have 1 over what? 2 times 45. 45, we have 45, we have 1. 45, we have what? 1. Here's what? Root 2. Right? So, tan 45, tan is what? Opposite adjacent. Opposite adjacent is what? 1 over what? 1. Now divided by what? Tan 30. Opposite adjacent. 1. Opposite is 1. Adjacent is what? Root 3. So we have this times this is what? 1 over what? 2. Now divided by what? 1 over what? Root 3. So 1 over what? 2 times what? Root 3 over what? 1. So my answer becomes what? Root 3 over what? This. Also, if you look at this, root 3 over 2. Root 3 over 2. Root 3 over 2 is what? So all this is the same thing as what? Sine what? 60. All this, sine 30 times sine 45 divided by what? Tan this, tan 30. It's same thing as what? Sine what? 60. And that is what the answer just what? Prove. Now look at the last, let's see this one again. This one says what? This one says what? Tan 60 sine 60 divided by what? Cos 30. Then 1 over what? Tan 30. Now look at this. How do we solve this question? Tan 60. We still go by our what? Angle 30, 60. Tan adjacent to our what? This. Adjacent. Opposite adjacent. Opposite. This is 60. We have what? Root 3. We have 1. We have what? 2. So opposite is what? Root 3 over what? 1 times sine 60 now. Sine is what? Opposite over what? Hypotenuse. Opposite. That's root 3 over what? This. Now divided by what? Cos 30. Cos is what? Adjacent hypotenuse. Opposite. This we have what? Root 3 over what? 2 for this. Now times 1 over tan 30 is what? Tan is what? Opposite adjacent. 1 over what? Root 3. So solve this first. Then go back to this. Now here we're going to have what? So that we don't get confused. Here, let's write it out. We have what? Root 3 times root 3. We are going to have what? 3 over what? 2. This times this, we have what? 3. This times this, we have what? Now divided by what? This is what? Root 3 over what? 2. Times 1 over what? 1. Divided by what? 1 over what? Root 3. Divide. Divide. Now divided by what? 3 over what? 2. Here we have what? This times this is what? Root 3 over what? 2 times what? Root 3 over what? 1. Now divided by what? 3 over what? 2. Now this times this, we are going to have what? 3 over what? 2. divided by what? 3 over what? 2. So you have 3 over what? 2 times 2 over what? 3. So 2 go 2, 3 go 3. Our answer is what? 1. So tan 60 sin 60 divided by what? Because 60 times 1 over what? Tan 30. Our answer gives us what? 1. That is what? The answer. And the question. Now, having known this now, what we need to do, we need to take our time, go back again to the what? Concept of what? The trigonometry ratio. That has to do with what? The quadrant. The quadrant. The quadrant of what? The trigonometry ratio. Most of us are Christians. We are used to the word Acts of Apostles in the Bible. Acts. A-C-T-S. We have Acts. Okay, if I don't remember Acts, probably I'm a Muslim. I'm used to the word cast. We are going to cast out what? Every evil things around us. So I will not forget. Cast. C-A-S-T. C-A-S-T. When we are going clockwise, we have this. Anti-clockwise, we have that. So if I don't remember this acts, I remember what? Cast. We're able to form the what? The quadrant. So that helps us to solve what? As many problems as we can, as long as what? Trigonometry is what? Concerned. Fine. What gives students headache most is what? The concept of what? Calculus. So in our next class, we are going to be discussing what? Calculus. Where we're going to see what? Differentiation, chain rule, product rule, composite rule, right? Differentiation of what? Higher derivative, and so on and so forth in the next class. So I want you to study ahead. So when we come back in the next class, we're going to what? Rub minds together and see how we're going to dismantle that what? Topic, differentiation. So until then, I remain your what? Humble what? Mathematics what? Doctor, Mr. Solomon. See you in the next class. Bye-bye.